Well, hello. Oh, well, hello. Hello, my name is Hunter.
And my name is Jacob. And we are the Only Friends on Friday podcast.
Only Friends on Friday, that is us. A podcast where we're friends, and it's Friday, and we're partying.
And we talk about spooky, scary things, and we make them fun-nay. Funnay.
There's an A in there?
Spelling bee. Yep.
I don't know if you can hear the spooky frog in the background, but it's crazily loud.
Yeah, it's a skeleton frog.
It goes, ow, ow, ow.
We saw him on the way to the studio. He's a skeleton frog. He's about 10 foot wide.
10 foot wide, 18 feet tall. But you know what the crazy thing is about on our way to the studio?
What?
People don't know this, but there's a haunted trail on the way to our studio here.
Yep. It's a trail the locals talk about all the time. It's called the Studio Trail. It's a very spooky trail.
It's a pretty good name for it, too.
Very dark. You have to use a flashlight to navigate the spooky trail.
A phone flashlight will work.
But your legs will get licked by the tall grass.
By the licking grass.
By the licking grass. Be careful.
The honeydew licking grass.
Don't sit down. All right.
Anyways, Jacob, before we even get started, I think we should tell our audience, guys, this is our, obviously you've seen this beautiful set before. We are getting a window unit.
Window unit being ordered this week, maybe.
It will be ordered on Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime, deliver it quickly, please.
Because we live in a very hot state, and it's currently I'm dripping sweat. My arm is dripping sweat.
He's dripping sweat. It's hot as heck outside.
It's hot as heck.
Yeah, we live in the FL. You know,
FE.
It's nice and hot. Even though it's nighttime, it's still steamy.
A little steamy, humid.
You know, it was nice when it was cool outside. It was a nice vibe, nice open windows, breeze.
Breeze.
But now it's kind of stuffy and sniffy in here. But we're just gonna keep chugging along because we love you guys.
And if we're being honest, stuffy and it's a little sus in here with all this heat.
A little sus.
A little sus. But Jacob, I think we should really get into the main topic of this podcast. Don't you agree?
Yeah, don't drink this. It's terrible. Anyway.
But seriously, Trulies, please sponsor this podcast. All you have to do is send us some Trulies, and we'll talk about you.
Yes, just cut out the part where I said it was bad.
It's not bad. He was just joking.
You know, I was kind of doing a reverse psychology technique there, where I was like, "Yo, this is so terrible," and someone would be like, "No, how terrible? Go out and buy it, drink it theirself."
Right.
This is actually not bad. He was lying to me, but hey, it worked. Now I'm a returning Truly customer.
A little promo action.
Little promo, free of charge. Truly.
I don't know.
Next time it won't be true. Won't be free. Truly.
Right.
Come on. Nothing's free in this world.
Nothing's free in this world. We got to get paid. The thing that happened to us today will, in turn, it will inspire the creature we're about to talk about. That's for sure.
Do you want to tell the story, or do you want me to tell the story?
We can kind of do a team effort.
Tag team that boy?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so Hunter and I,
me and him,
were at a workplace. Our workplace.
Yep.
To be, in fact, it was lunchtime. We went out to lunch. We said, all right, let's go to this place. I'm not going to name the place. I'm not going to put them on blast.
I'm going to blast them hard.
Starts with an A, ends with a Oogas, but we're not going to talk about it. If you figure it out, you figure it out.
It's not Oogas.
It's not Oogas. There's some letters in between. Figure it out. Anyway, so
one letter.
We hop in the joint. Oh, hey, don't give them too many hints. What if they want to sponsor us for their chicken? I hope not. But hey.
Jesus Christ.
But so we hop in the joint. We're like, hey, we want some boneless chicken wings. Don't come at us because there's no bone in there.
Yeah, we
Please.
said, yeah, we're not boner boys. Here's what happened. We said, listen, I need 10 boneless wings.
Boneless.
And these assorted flavors that you have.
If you put a bone in, we're going to have an issue.
We're going to have a bone in. If you're boning, we're going to have an issue.
Yep. I got the medium flavor, not too much spice, not too little, right in the middle. He got the Buffy-Q, which that's a signature sauce that will give it away. Signature sauce. If they go through the effort and find it out, they deserve to be canceled.
What establishment owns Buffy-Q?
How do you spell that, Hunter? Can we put that on the podcast?
Yeah, we'll put it on there. Buffaque.
Okay, Buffy-Q sauce. It took above average time to get our food, but that's fine.
It took 30 plus minutes.
It's fine. It was very busy in there. It wasn't busy at all. It was like us and one other party.
Either way, go ahead.
So we get our food. We're like, fantastic. I start munching away. He starts munching away. Fries, ranch, ketchup,
Delicious.
all of it. I bite into a wonderful boneless buffalo wing, expecting the great taste, the great juiciness, right, of the buffalo wing. I got what I can only compare to a medium rare steak texture in my mouth. I chew it up like a gentleman.
Like the gentleman you are.
I didn't want to disturb the ladies across the way. They were elderly. I continued to chew my food, swallowed it, and then I said, fork in hand, what's going on in this little chicken?
What's going on here?
She was a pink boy.
It was on the pink side.
She was a pink boy. I said, maybe I'm wrong. So I didn't raise any alarms. I should have. I could have saved this guy probably.
He could have saved my life. I then dipped my barbecue boneless wang into a large ranch.
Large ranch. It was a large ranch.
Bite. You know how a boneless wing is like this big, right? Okay.
It's a big wing.
I bite it in half. Dip that shit in ranch. Bite it in half. I said, and I do want to. 2-bite swallow time. Okay?
2-bite swallow. You have to.
I said, ooh, that tastes a little squishy. And then I look. Raw.
The fact that this happened to us both very close in time made this even crazier. So then at this point.
So then we shared glances and we said, raw?
Raw? He made this crazy gesture, right?
I said,
I was like, is there something wrong?
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, I think so.
I think so.
That's what he said.
I think something's wrong
I
here.
think so. He said, I think this is raw. I said, then mine's raw too.
Listen.
We flashed the rawness to each other. Raw.
Raw dogging.
No rubber, just raw.
Okay.
And then we said, we gotta alert the proper people.
To alert the authorities.
The authorities, we need to sue these people. No,
yes.
we're not gonna
We're not gonna press charges.
We're not gonna sue you, Ugas. We're not gonna do that. But
Barbecue.
Large ranch. I might throw. Hey, Orlando, Florida.
Hey, who knows? Pierogies. No.
Pierogies. Hey.
Okay.
Oh no.
That's terrible.
Blue and white logo. No. But yeah, so we flash it to the server. Hey, look at this. She's like, oh my gosh, let me get my manager.
Oh my gosh, don't touch that. Can I take that?
Yeah, let me take this from you. We later figured out that was so we couldn't sue them, probably. Which is okay. Which is fair. They didn't want us because he even put it on a separate plate. She said, let me get that so I can show my manager. Very clever way to say, let me get the evidence away from you,
Let
sir.
me gather this evidence and throw it in the trash.
Yeah, because if some of you don't know, raw chicken can expose you to salmon vanilla.
Salmon vanilla flavor.
Salmon vanilla flavoring that will it's toxic to the human body. Mm-hmm. Who wants salmon and vanilla to mix in a flavored form? No one.
That's why it's toxic.
That's why it's toxic. It'll make you puke. It'll just ruin your day. And we're over here. It's a Friday, obviously. It was today. We were just like, this is about to ruin our weekend, isn't it? Like, we're just expecting
we're
the worst.
in the hospital.
Hit in the hospital. Could die. You never know.
Never know.
But, we get a free order of wings.
We got a free order of wings.
Very hot.
Very hot.
Very fresh.
Crispy and cooked.
They said we even cut into it and made sure it was fine. We said, thank you. Can I get a box? Put it in the box. Probably not going to eat those wings. I'm scarred from buffalo wings.
I'm scarred from chicken wings in general. Like I don't know if I can ever look at a nugget / boneless wing ever the same again.
I don't think Chick-fil-A would ever let you down like that.
I had Chick-fil-A today.
How was it?
It was cooked.
I know, but how was the experience?
It was great. It did not deter me. I had a chicken sandwich. Okay. It did not deter me from overall chicken, but I think the battered, you know Chick-fil-A's in a peanut oil.
Yeah, peanut oil. Come on.
Whatever. Okay, but it's not like a super battered chicken, right?
Right. Yeah.
So it
was nice.
Let's just say here's a helpful tip: be more cautious when eating a boneless wing.
Yeah, please cut into your boneless wings. Make sure they are the correct color. Please, the correct texture. Don't
maybe print out a color chart of raw to nah.
Maybe if you want us to provide that to you, DM us on Instagram of _podcast OFOF _podcast. We'll send it right to you.
We'll send you a raw chart. Yep.
Raw chart. Like I was saying, please cut into your wings. Please be more cautious. Now, Hunter, what are we talking about today?
Well, since we're talking about chicken, it only suits us that we talk about the crazy cryptid creature known as The Pollo Maligno.
So happy you read that, and I didn't. You
Also,
read that way better than me.
Yeah, what would you have said?
Pollo. No, I'm just Malingo. The Pollo Maligno literally means evil chicken. Is a giant chicken from Colombia folklore. Its appearance.
It's crazy.
It's a crazy appearance. As its name suggests, Pollo Maligno is an evil chicken. It is usually depicted as a massive, but otherwise ordinary, keynote there, hen. In one depiction, it can take on the form of a wanderer.
Oh my gosh.
So it can look like a person?
So it's a giant hen, not even a rooster, not even a cock.
Not even a cock. You know, the cocks like to scratch, kick, bite. They're mean.
Yeah, they're mean guys.
Hens are typically decently nice.
They're decently nice. Yeah, but like it's a hen. It's a crazy hen, and it's large, but it can also take the form of a wanderer, like a traveler, maybe a traveler wanderer. I'm gonna read you this behaviors of this bad mamma jamma hen.
You go for that. Read me the behaviors.
These creatures have a high-pitched call which sounds somewhere between a bird song and a human whistle, or alternatively, like a chick. They can be heard at night but are often passed off as an owl. One can tell how close it is by the volume of its cry. However, the closer it is, the quieter it will sound, and vice versa. It is advised that travelers turn back if they hear the call of the Pollo Maligno ahead. So wait, the quieter it will sound. Wait, the closer it is, the quieter it will sound.
Ooh.
So like, if it's far away, it's gonna sound like it's right at your neck.
Then you're gonna be looking around like, where's that chicken?
Where's that pollo?
Where's the pollo? It's not here.
Where's the evil chicken?
You're not gonna
crazy.
think it's an evil chicken right away. I'm sure. You know.
So, but it says it sounds like a chick, human whistle, bird song. So it goes. That was not right.
Hey, it might be. You never know.
Like that.
The birds are flying in the windows. What are they doing that
What's
for?
going on here?
Whoa!
Whoa!
I forgot there's a video. I can't lie like that anymore.
Yeah.
The birds are everywhere. Oh my god. If there are 2 or more people traveling on the road, the Pollo Maligno will run in front of them and chirp in an attempt to either drive them mad or draw them closer. Then it will devour them. Wow.
Just eats them, people?
Hey, come close.
Travelers on the road?
The only way to get rid of the chicken is to pray to Saint
Miguel.
Miguel. I didn't want to say that. I was like, I can't.
Miguel.
Saint Miguel 9 times. Okay. At which time it will disappear. If a hen, right?
If a ginormous hen
hops in front of a trail that I'm on.
Yeah.
How the fuck do I have time to pray to Saint Miguel 9 times? Hello, Saint Miguel 1. Hello, Saint. Like, what do you have to say? What do you have to say? Is there like a prayer we got to do here?
Is there like Saint Miguel's prayer? Is like a national Colombian prayer?
Maybe. I don't want to offend anyone.
I don't want to offend anyone. Maybe, listen, we're not trying to offend you.
We're just ignorant on this subject.
Miguel. 9 times.
Maybe that
say
does
his
the
magic
job.
name. It's like Bloody Mary, but Miguel.
This
not
is
the same.
important
He's a
information.
saint. He's not a ghost.
Yeah, he's not a ghost. He's a good guy. But yeah, we want this information just in case while we're wandering on the, studio trail, we come across this fat ass hen.
What if there's just a fat ass hen in the middle of the woods on the way to our studio?
That's what I'm afraid of.
That's why we're talking about it.
Yeah, thank God you brought this up. That's been my fear this whole time.
The chicken will also attack people if they play cards, joke, or drink.
Oh, God. Get the Trulies out of here.
Oh, my gosh.
And we're making jokes.
We're making jokes. We're going to get attacked by the pollo.
Oh, this next line is about to shake my shoes.
Wait, you don't have cards on you, do you?
I don't have cards. Thank God I left them at home.
The chicken will also attack people if they play cards, joke, or drink, as it doesn't approve of these things. So it's a mother hen, and it's like, listen, if you want to get anywhere in life, don't you joke, don't you drink, and don't you play cards.
That's all I do.
I don't approve.
That's all I do right now, actually.
That's honestly my day. Unlike most chickens, it can also fly.
That's the nail in the coffin for me. I'm a fucked guy at this point. I was like, thank God, maybe I can hop in a helicopter.
It's like maybe I can run away. Nope.
No way. This thing's gonna be flying. You know the noises like a dragon makes in a movie, like whoo, whoo. It's gonna be like that, but a fucking chicken.
But a fucking chicken going.
Oh my God! And then it's gonna just wow, gobble me up.
Yeah, it's gonna gobble you. But it's not a turkey, so it's not gonna gobble you. It's gonna peck you until you die. That's a chicken. That's what chickens do. They peck you.
I know,
they
but
literally,
it's so large.
they literally
What if
peck
it
you.
just swallows you.
You think?
Maybe.
So it was something on here that we have yet to read on this. It doesn't say like when it transforms into a traveler or wanderer, right? It doesn't say like can he seduce you? Well, I don't want to say seduce. Can he like mislead you and be like, oh, I'm a lost wanderer, and then holy shit, it's a flying bus chicken.
It's a flying bus chicken with a fat ass coming my way. No, you never. I'm sure he has his ways. It's a her actually. I'm sure she has her ways to get her food.
Right.
We go to the local Chick-fil-A. She goes to the local trail. You know, same thing.
Same difference. Yeah.
We're just a bird of a different feather. You see what I did?
That was really nice.
See what I did there?
Thank you.
Yep. What movie is that from?
Chicken Little. Anyways, you know what I was gonna say, Jacob? You know what I was gonna say?
What are you gonna say?
So the thing that's crazy about this thing that you mentioned is, are we just gonna go without mentioning that this thing probably has a hella dumper? This hen has a literal massive butt deuce.
I did bring that up.
Yep.
I do think the ass is rather fat on this one.
It's a fatter.
It's one of the top 5 fattest asses.
It's a henny with a finny.
A henny with a finny.
Yep.
For sure.
For sure.
But top 5 fattest asses of monsters we've talked about thus far.
Nice.
Yeah. Don't ask me to rank them. I don't know.
We will have a whole episode in the near future rating the ass of all cryptids.
Wendigo will be up there, just letting you know.
He'll be up there. He's not only packing in the front, if you know what I'm saying.
Yep. Got a double side.
Double-edged sword.
Double-edged sword. Get your front and back. All right. One story, however, claims that the bird is not lethal at all. It will disguise itself as a human wanderer at night, then begin to follow someone. It will slowly begin to chirp, and when its quarry notices and tries to run, it will manifest in its chicken form right in front of them and begin to peck at their feet. If the person does not panic, chicken will turn into a vine that wreaths around their legs and brings them to the ground. This version of the chicken is literally a manifestation of the devil, and it attacks men more than it does women.
Holy shit.
We've unlocked a new...
So...
Wow.
Wow.
I don't even know what to call this.
Okay. So it's literally, not only is it called the evil chicken, it's the devil chicken.
It's literally the devil.
But that's the thing that's crazy to me. It's like, I don't understand. What I don't understand is that also, if we would have just waited, our presumption about is it a wanderer, then it tricks them? Yes, it's a wanderer, and it tricks them.
It starts chirping at them.
It starts chirping at them, but when were they going to tell us that it can also turn into vines?
And it's also literally the devil.
And it's also, by the way, Satan.
That is a major detail you want to include in the first paragraph.
Yeah, maybe you put that in the first paragraph.
Hey, the last one's fine. Last paragraph, nice little twist.
Nice little twist I was not expecting, to be honest. Jacob, let's just look at pictures of this bitch.
Now let's do it.
Oh my god, it's literally standing on skulls.
It's standing on skulls in this one.
Just this guy, Oh my god, but then it's literally Satan. It's literally, is the chicken literally the devil?
Look at the picture to the left of that.
Oh my god,
that
what
is
the
a
heck
creepy
is that?
thing.
That is wild. Oh my god, then what is this?
Oh, this thing's creepier than I thought.
This thing is a lot scarier than I... What?
You know, I just realized what I was picturing when we were talking about a big hen. Just take it. If you know, without me saying, yes.
A big hen?
Yes. It's a character in a kid's show.
Clifford the Big Red Dog.
No.
Okay,
Have you ever seen Little Bear?
Little Bear?
The hen in Little Bear is an enlarged hen that is Little Bear's friend.
Hold on.
Look this up.
Hold on.
Because you don't know what I'm talking about.
Okay, may I just say, Pollo Maligno is very creepy.
It's a very creepy... Yes, it is disturbing, very demonic. Little Bear.
Little...
Oh, it's not large. They're all just small.
They're all just small.
I'm an idiot.
But you know what?
It's
That's
fine.
a little bear. And that's why it looks so big.
That is a little bear.
That is a little bear.
I thought it was a large chicken. It's not a large chicken, guys.
We just used the chicken from Little Bear as the picture of the Pollo Maligno.
Oh,
Wow.
then there must be another show I'm thinking of where there's a big chicken. Whatever. I'm sure someone knows. If you know, let us know on Instagram, OFOF_podcast, OFOF_podcast.
Is Big Bird a chicken?
Shoot us a DM. I think he's a bird. I don't know.
Well, Jacob, this is a very crazy creature, and I think there's only one thing left to do.
As you know as well as I do,
Yes.
a good story is a good time. And this story comes to us from Reddit user JacobBoy69, and it goes a little something like this. My name is Jack. I live on a farm, and I often walk the trails of New Hampshire. Every other Sunday, me and my little friend Mervin...
Yes, keep it, please.
Me and my little friend Mervin travel the trails of New Hampshire in search of the Pollo Maligno. If you don't know what this is, it is a legend told amongst real men about a large hen that will take your friend Ben and lead him to her den. And then she will chop him up and eat him like a chicken breast. Anyway, so me and my
raw chicken breast.
a raw chicken breast,
Swing.
boneless like bitten in half at Ooga's. One Sunday afternoon, me and my little friend Mervin decided, you know what? We're gonna go to the deep, dark forest. Now, the deep, dark forest is a forest that our grandmothers talked about, warned us about since we were children. Have you ever seen a forest in a cartoon such as Little Red Riding Hood that is just so dark and demonic looking you would never dare venture through? Well, that's where me and Mervin went on this Sunday. You know, the Lord's Day. We thought we were protected. We actually saw Little Red Riding Hood on the way, but that's another story.
For another day.
For another day, another time, another podcast. Anyways, so me and my little friend Mervin enter...
We know you're with Mervin.
Hey, I don't want him to forget about my little friend. Me and my little friend Mervin paused before we entered this forest, looked at each other, gave our nice signature winks, and treaded through. Into the thick of it, if you will. Now, this trail, being in the deep, dark forest, is very overgrown, so we had to step over logs, bushes, and branches the entire way through. About an hour and a half into our journey, we come to a clearing. This clearing was brighter than usual. Almost Robin Hood bright, if you know what I mean. If you don't know what I mean, watch the cartoon one more time, you'll know what I mean. Little John through the forest, come on. Anyways, me and my little friend Mervin enter the clearing. We say this is a great place to place our blanket and have a picnic. A snack, perhaps, as we were parched and starving from our journey thus far. We then place our blanket and our snacks onto the ground, and we tilt our heads in interest at this cave we see. Mervin looks at me and says, Jacob. Oh, damn it. Hold on. Looks at me and says, Jack, what could possibly be in that cave? It looks like it's been well traveled. Something large must be living in that large cave. I look at Mervin and I say, you know what, Mervin?
Makes sense.
You're a smart guy. This makes plenty of sense to me. So much it almost equals $1. You want to discover this cave before our wonderful afternoon snack, Mervin?
You're just gonna pay your friend to be smart? just, you know what, Mervin? That is a really good point. Here is $1. It's a big cave.
That's not what it is. It's a wordplay. It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. Me and Mervin,
My little buddy.
my little friend Mervin, say yes. Let's take a nice little adventure to this cave before our afternoon snack. We approached the cave, and we were instantly filled with dread. We heard a chirping almost. Not that of a hen, but not quite that of a human, coming from the cave. It set unease into us both to the point where we started to sweat and shiver. We see the shadow of a human being walking our way. Maybe it's a homeless guy on drugs, Mervin says. Mervin, I say, be nicer to our fellow humans. Maybe it's just a guy lost on an adventure like us. We're not lost, but...
With no house.
With no house. He's lost with no house, lost in life, if you will. He needs some help getting back on his feet, Mervin. Some assistance. Come on, let's get him back to the city. Let's see what he wants. So we sit there and wait in anticipation as this human walks our way. We see him. And then we see him start to morph. This human, his arms turned into feathery wings, extending 10 feet from each side. His legs, orange chicken feet, the actual thing, chicken feet, sprung from his body, extending him to the top of the cave almost. His head turns into that of a chicken, and his body fills with feathers. Oh my god, I say to Mervin. It's fucking Pollo. We need to run. At this point, Mervin is frozen in shock, and I completely understand why. We just watched a human being turn into a fucking huge chicken.
That's pretty remarkable.
It's pretty remarkable, pretty outstanding. Something you don't see every day. Some don't see ever in their life. We did. But I grab him, I shake him, I say, Mervin, we gotta leave. She's gonna peck our feet. He snaps into it, grabs my hand. We're friends. Grabs my hand, and we take...
Friend.
My little friend. He's my little friend. We take off through the forest, through the licking grass. Mervin stops to try to grab our picnic equipment. I say, Mervin, remember, she can become vines. Leave it. His favorite picnic basket was lost that day. Anyways, me and Mervin run through the licking grass. We follow our breadcrumbs that we left. You know, come on, smart travels. And we run out of the wicked forest.
Mervin's idea,
thank God for Mervin. Little friend. Out of the dark forest, we say, oh my god, we know where Pollo is. She must want us dead now. At this time, we hear what can only be described as a dragon flying over the trees. Holy fucking shit, Mervin says. In a crazy voice I've never heard.
Mervin's normally very soft-spoken.
This is the first curse words I've ever heard him say. So now I'm standing there in shock.
Mervin's foul language.
It shook me to the core, him being a Christian. But he says she can fly, and then I'm there in shock. He shakes me free of my shock, and I look up. Sure enough, Pollo is flying down onto us. Pollo swoops down, tries to grab Mervin. He is left with gashes on his back. He grabs my hand again. He's just my little friend. And we run back to my grandmother's house, who lived near the wicked forest, hence why she always warned us about it. We slam the door behind us, and we look out the window, and we see Pollo flying into the sunset. Wow, Mervin said, she's actually quite majestic when you're in the protection of a house. I say, Mervin, you're right. She really is. I'm glad to share this experience with you today. We embraced and we held.
I get what you're doing. I know exactly.
No, you don't. I don't even know what I'm doing.
I know. We'll talk about it later.
Let's talk about it that way. I can't. We embrace. At this point, my grandma walks out, drops her plate of cookies. It shatters. Jack, she says, what's going on here? Grandma, I say, don't worry, he's just my little friend. We just encountered Pollo. And look at Mervin's back, he's scratched. And this is when I noticed I could see his spine. My grandma somehow brought the powers from down under and above and healed Mervin's back with a snap of her finger. Holy shit, this bitch is on Harry Potter mode, Mervin says. Mervin, you can't cuss all the time now. It's weird.
Mervin, well, I'm not used to you using that.
I'm in shock again. My grandma slaps the shit out of me. I'm back.
My grandma slaps the shit out of Mervin. She says, don't you cuss in my Christian household.
The crosses returning to normal hung on the walls as they were turning upside down at the curse words of Mervin's mouth. My grandma looks at me in disappointment. What did I tell you about the Wicked Woods, Jack? Grandma, I know, but we're adventurous. You know this. Then she embraced us both. I'm just happy you fellas are okay. The camera drifts away from us into the sunset as you hear the chirps of Pollo Maligno in the distance as she flies by and the screen turns to black. The end.
So that was amazing.
that was
really good.
That was top 10 for me.
That literally turned. I said, let's just get a 2 to 3 minute story. That was a 10-minute story, but it's fine. It was worth every minute of it. Listen, I didn't realize we were writing a Jacob Boy 69 screenplay with the pan outs.
Hey,
and the zoom ins.
Hey, I'm just reading the story offline.
Come on. Well, that was great. Top 10 story for sure. Definitely great TikTok content. Follow us on TikTok.
Yeah, please follow us on TikTok.
At _podcast.
Come on, do it. Come on, get us to 100K. You get us to 100K.
We'll get you to 100K.
We'll get you to 100K.
I don't know what that means, but hey.
Why, you follow me and you gain some followers?
No, I don't do that. Not that one.
Not that one.
Not
It's a joke.
Well, Jacob, that was a fantastic story. I think it's definitely enough to determine whether, do you think the Pollo Maligno is real?
Okay. Now that story kind of has me thinking.
Yep.
At first I was like, giant chicken? No way.
No friggin' way.
No way, Jose. No way. But now I'm starting to think.
But it's literally Satan.
Yeah. I'm starting to think, okay, the devil's a real thing.
Right.
Can take any form, I'm sure.
Right.
I'm sure demonic chicken can exist somewhere in the world, especially, I've never been to Colombia, personally. I think it's a real... She. I think she is a real thing.
Yeah.
I think there's a giant chicken lurking the depths out there somewhere, the depths of the forest. What about you, Hunter? What do you think?
This Pollo Maligno, I think I'm saying that right. Pollo Maligno.
Hey, we know what you're talking about.
It's a really crazy looking hen.
Crazy hen.
It means evil chicken. I don't see a situation in which in the world there was never a large, massive, evil chicken that ate you that the devil used for his benefit. So, yeah.
Okay.
So, yes, I do think that the Pollo Maligno is real because who else, again, with many stories that we read, Jacob,
how do you make
who else is going to make this up?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Who's going to make this up?
Exactly.
Giant chicken, you know what they're putting in chickens these days.
Come on.
Steroids and all. Come on.
Preservatives, yep.
Turn it into a vegan thing.
Yeah.
Chickens are getting abused.
You know what? And guess what happens when you don't cook them? Apparently, you put them in boneless wings.
Apparently, you put them in boneless wings at Auga's, and you just give them to your customers that have waited 30 minutes.
Exactly. So this is a 2 out of 2 so far on the Pollo Maligno being real, huh?
Yeah, so the Pollo Maligno, according to the OFOF community, as of now, it's real.
It's real.
It's a real thing. It's a real cryptid. Add that to the real list, please.
Thank you.
Thank you,
but
assistant.
You can let us know. You can let us know. Do you think the Pollo Maligno is real? Where can they let us know if it's? Where can they let us know?
You can let us know if you think this majestic chicken is a real creature. At our Instagram, shoot us a DM, comment under this post. If you're listening to this or watching this, there's a post about it.
Come on.
You can do that at _podcast. That is OF_podcast. We're very active on there.
Oh, yes.
We'll answer your DMs. We'll answer your comments. We'll have a conversation with you. And if you don't want to talk about the chicken, if you like the chicken, I don't want to talk about the chicken. Hey, how's your day? We'll respond.
If there's a new creature that you want to hear about in a future episode, that's where you got to let us know.
Also, exactly.
On the Instagram.
Or hey, On the TikTok, maybe? TikTok comments?
Maybe a TikTok comment?
What's our TikTok, Mr. Hunter?
You guys can follow us on TikTok.
TikTok.
At _podcast. And also, it really mean a lot to us if you subscribe to us on iTunes, follow us on Spotify, and subscribe to us on our YouTube. Just search Only Friends on Friday.
Please do. That would make our hearts melt. We'd be
melt and
heartless.
happy. It would make our chicken not raw. It would make our chicken cooked.
Hey, cook our chicken.
Cook our chicken with your likes.
Cook our chicken, please. Please cook our chicken.
Please.
That was
salmon vanilla.
Salmon vanilla. I'm scarred. All right, I think that about does it, though, huh?
I think it does. Thank you guys so much for listening to our wonderful podcast. My name is Hunter.
And my name is Jacob. And we are the Only Friends on Friday podcast.
Only Friends on Friday, that is us.
City Boys.
We've made it. City Boys, that's us. City Boys, we've made it.
Hey, you.
Hey, you. How is your mom?
Tell her we miss her.
And then do we shoot like high five at the end? Or?
Left hand high five. That's my less dominant hand.